Wording of titles. A common mistake that companies make is making the titles of each page all the same for the title. Hopefully none of you are doing that right now. As you go to each page of your website, please make sure that the titles change. For example, if you look at this Google results page, you'll see Explore North Carolina. Okay? You'll notice a number of things. Actually, I want to point out a number of things on this page. I typed in North Carolina into Google, and you'll notice that the keyword North Carolina is bolded throughout this entire results page. This alone will tell you what the search engines are looking at, okay? So a number of places you should look. Number one, in the title of the page. See in the titles it says North Carolina all over? Place number one where you should put in your keywords. Number two, you'll see it's actually in the descriptive text. Explore the official North Carolina tourism site. So it's looking in the content. And then it's also looking in, if you look at the third result in Wikipedia, it's looking at the URL name, North Carolina. Okay? So that brings us to wording of URLs. A lot of times what you'll see on a site is, let's say newmedia.org, page 1245, ABC, whatever it is. No, with content management systems, there's no need to do that anymore. And even if you have a static HTML website, no need to do that. Because looking at the search engine result, type in any keyword into Google, look, the search engines are looking at the URLs. So let's say that you had a URL for Cary, North Carolina that just said abctravelcompany.com, I made this up, /listing. Okay? A better URL would be abctravelcompany.com /PA/Cary, North Carolina. Okay? So this will help the search. When people are typing in Cary, North Carolina hotels, then they are more apt to get to you. Okay? Take a look at this. I'm pointing out North Carolina in the search engine results right here. They look at the URLs. So as you go through your website, look at how the URLs are made. And if you have question marks and tons of numbers and no words in there that are giving the search engines an idea of what type of content's in there, then you need to change it. Linking within your site. Deep linking within your own site is an excellent thing to do. This is linking from one page to the other for relevant content. Be sure to use descriptive text for your links. Linking to external sites. You know, some people think, I'm not going to link to anyone. I don't want to lose, you know, my traffic. Well, a couple of things that you could do. One, you can have all the links open up into a new window. So no matter what, once they close that window, they're still in your website. Okay? And also, number one, I mean, it's going to be good for your customers because you're helping them find information. And number two, it shows the search engines that you're linking to other credible, relevant content. How websites link to you. This is very important. And if you think back to what I was talking about a little while ago, I was talking about the press releases and how you should put links in your press releases. Okay? So let's just think about that as I go through this portion. So when you have people linking to your site, you should think about the wording. The search engines look at how people refer to you. So an existing link to this made-up site, ABC Travel Company, you might just put ABC Travel Company, and that's how people are linking to you. Okay? What I would recommend is something more descriptive, like Cary, North Carolina Travel Agency. Maybe that's what people are typing into Google to find the information that they need. This is an interesting page. This shows you exactly what can happen with links. Long time ago, a whole bunch of people decided to put links on their website from miserable failure, the words miserable failure, and they linked it to the President of the United States page on the White House, okay, on whitehouse.gov. So what happened is when everybody, all these people agreed to link miserable failure to this page, what happened? The search engine scanned the internet. They found, oh, a whole bunch of people are referring to miserable failure to this page, the President of the United States. Well, what happened? It went right to the Google search results. They since adjusted that. But that goes to show you that wording of the links is key. Videos. Any videos that you can think of that you have, maybe you have them on DVD, maybe you have them on tape even, you should digitize them because if they're useful content, that's just more content that people can find online about you in the search engines. And you should upload them to YouTube. Why? Because not only do people find your website, but they find other people's websites. And If you upload them to YouTube and link to them so that people are watching this video, the more people who watch the video, right, the more powerful the video becomes. So for example, who's fantastic at this is plastic surgery. A lot of doctors videotape procedures and things like that. What happens is not only will they come up with a plastic surgery website, but they might also bump into your video with a YouTube result and a video result, which you'll see here on this page. Okay? And it just so happens when people see things on television, online, and they see a doctor doing a procedure, they automatically think of you as the expert in that procedure. So number one, it provides you credibility if you actually have videos out there as an expert in a certain field. And number two, it provides an extra place for people to bump into your content online. Okay, so what happens when the algorithms change? Okay, you may move up in results, you may drop down in results. This happens once in a while. You may see yourself fluctuate. So what do? First thing is don't panic. It's happened to me many times. The best thing to do is wait. You may see the results go back in a few days. But also research why others were bumped up. So like we talked about before, see how many people are linking to them. See what sites are linking to them. See how you can go after those sites and ask them to link to you. Maybe you can give them content. Another thing I would just want to caution everyone on is be careful with Flash. Don't use Flash for your navigation or any significant part of your site. It's nice in Elements because it makes it look very nice, and you can get movement on your screen and everything like that. But it's hard for the search engines to view it unless your Flash programmer does it the right way. How are you going to know that? You're not going to know it until the search engines start moving you up and down. So what I say is, like I said before, keep your navigation in text. So going back to keywords, so let's say we made up this business about selling luxury pens, and we want to figure out, hey, what should we call our domain name? Okay, or what keywords should we target when we're developing the content for our website? Okay, so the first thing to do is research what people are searching for. Think about the problem or your product or service solves. What would people type in when looking for solutions to that problem? And use data to verify your instincts. After this call, I'll send out some links to everybody on a tool. And what that tool is, so let's say, you know, we typed in Cary, North Carolina, or we typed in pens. There's a number of tools out there, and I'll send a host of them out to everybody. What they'll do is you'll get a results page like this. And if we just typed in Cary, North Carolina, for example, for right here, it'll tell you what the most searched for terms are in Yahoo and Google and, you know, all the other search engines, because maybe it's, you know, wording that you didn't think of. Maybe it wasn't luxury pens. Maybe, you know, it's affordable pens. So that is key. When you should research what people are typing in as you decide to choose your keywords. For example, I was working with somebody the other day who's a photographer in New Jersey, and he wanted to know, you know, how should he organize his website? So we typed into some of these tools, you know, photography, NJ, and there was a whole bunch of results. It turns out there was, a, you know, one of the big key things in there was, you know, pet photography. He didn't know. Well, that might be a business to go into. Maybe that should be one of the navigation items and content items on his website. And then there was a number of other types of photography, specific photography that people are looking for, and he was absolutely shocked. But it gives you an idea, and it allows you to make intelligent decisions on how to organize your site and how to name your site. Getting listed. So you should register with general directories like Yahoo, DMOZ, Business.com, Yellow Pages, and other niche directories. Do not register with link farms, as I said earlier. And some charge a one-time fee. Some are free, and some are free if you become an editor. So is that all it takes? Is that all you have to do? You have to do this once and let it alone? No. This is by no means everything that search engine optimization entails. Why? Because it changes every day. Every single company is focusing on this. And if you're not focusing on it, and you're not focusing on getting the right amount of links to your site and the content, then you will fall in the search engine results. So we had to put a press release out a while ago why the SEO might be as important as the CEO. And it's because if you're not found in the top of the search engine results, you may fail.